Hey, how are you? Are you ready for some growth? Good, you're in the right place. So have you really wanted to start a new habit that you feel like would really improve your life, but you can't quite keep consistent and build the momentum you need? Well, maybe it's time to trick yourself into it. I'm Sage, I'm a growth coach, and the topic today is how to trick yourself into forming new habits. Okay. What is the importance of a good habit? And why are they hard to start? Well, here's the importance. If you have good habits in your life, it can really change the course of your life because it's basically like lining up the bricks you need on your foundation to build the mansion of your dreams, right? Also, the importance is it can get you unstuck from a rut. Never feel bad about being in a rut. This whole Earth School is all about growth, and we can't have momentum all the time. So we're going to get stuck in a rut for different reasons, life events. But if you set a good habit, you can get yourself unstuck from that. Also, the importance of good habits is they help you reach your dreams. I wish we could just run around, deciding things on the fly. But if there's not a plan with action steps, the chance that you're going to achieve something different than what you already have it gets lower. So why are good habits hard to start? Well, as humans, we really enjoy our comfort zones. We like things to be easy. And if there was a magic pill for everything, we'd take it. Because Earth School, is tough. Life is tough. And it's nice to be comfortable sometimes. Also, setting goals isn't easy. We can overload ourselves out of the gate. We're like, I'm going to do this. And then the goal is this big. And then we can't simmer it down enough to put it into steps to actually get a process going. And new habits take practice. We have to, reorganize our life a little bit for them to fit in. So here's a quote for you. By developing and practicing good habits each day, you affirm that you do have control over the very core of your life in the midst of chaos. Stephen Geis. So what new habit have you been pondering? What do you think holds you back from that? I'm going to give you a list of 3 today. 3 ways you can trick yourself into forming new habits. First, start small. I would say one of the biggest killers of goals is a goal is so big and you don't take the time to kind of process it into smaller pieces or chunks. And you're like, I'm going to start running. And you start reading all these articles and you're like, I'm going to start running 20 miles a week. But you haven't been running. So the very first day you go run 4 miles. And the next day you can't walk because you're so sore. And then you're like, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Okay? Start small. If you want to work up to, running 20 miles a week, then start by running 1 mile 3 times a week for a couple weeks and see if this is the life you really want. Second way to trick yourself is determine a lead-up activity. So you could pair it with something. So after I brush my teeth, I will do 1 push-up. Maybe you're trying to get push-ups going. Like I said, don't jump out of the gate and try and run 4 miles. Do 1, okay? Or when you brush your teeth at night. After I brush my teeth at night, I'm going to read 1 page in a book. You want to start reading more? Well, don't think you have to read 3 chapters in one night and then stay up way past your bedtime. Read 1 page. Put it away. Goal's done. You pair it with something that you already do, and you just say, immediately following this, I'm going to do this. So third way you could trick yourself into forming a new habit is, and I think this is one of the best ones, is pair it with an immediate reward. You know, humans aren't much different than a puppy you're trying to train. We like immediate feedback. Say you got 80 pounds to lose and you're going to the gym and it's really hard and you're really sore and you're changing your diet, and you're not gonna see those 80 pounds gone at the end of this month. You might only see 3 pounds gone and feel defeated about it. So you have to put an immediate reward in, because you're not going to see that 80 pounds down for maybe a year or two. So here's an example. After I run a mile, I can watch 30 minutes of Netflix. Or if I go down into my basement and ride my stationary bike, I can watch my 1 hour show, but only if I'm on the stationary bike riding. Just don't sit on your couch and watch your favorite show. The only time you get to watch it is when you're on your bike. And that's immediate feedback. Okay? Something fun that is an immediate reward to something you're working on that's going to take a little more time. So circling around, how do you trick yourself into forming new habits? What one of those tips could you use to start building that habit that's going to get you to the life you want? I know you can do it. You deserve that life. So pick a method and run with it. I appreciate you. Thanks for growing with me. I'm Sage Robinson Miller, growth coach. Book a session. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or my website. Love you.